This is a story about a murder, one that went unnoticed for years. A woman vanished, yet her digital presence remained. She sent texts, posted online, answered emails. Her life continued in pixels and code. How can someone be dead, yet seem so alive? That's the chilling question at the heart of this case. The killer didn't hide in shadows. She became her victim online. This is the case of Cari Farver, where the evidence of life was the proof of death. Thousands of texts and emails, each a carefully crafted lie. Cari's digital ghost became more real than the woman herself, but every mask eventually slips. It all began in Omaha, Nebraska, an ordinary city with ordinary people. Dave Kroupa, a single dad, was dating casually after a breakup. He met Cari Farver online, a single mother, independent and strong. They agreed to keep things casual, no strings attached. Then, there was Shanna Golyar. We saw one. You're also a single mom, who dated Dave on and off. Dave told Liz he wanted to see other people. She seemed to accept it. Liz and Cari met once, briefly, just two women dating the same man. On the surface, it was all normal. A modern love triangle. No drama, no jealousy. Dave thought he was being honest. Cari was content. Liz appeared to move on. But beneath the calm, something dark was brewing. Obsession was taking root. Soon, one woman would disappear, and the others would be trapped in a nightmare. What looked like a simple dating situation would spiral into chaos. No one saw the danger coming. The web was being spun, and no one realized they were caught. In this triangle, trust would become a weapon, the ordinary would turn deadly, and the truth would be buried beneath a mountain of lies. Sometimes the most dangerous people are the ones who seem the most harmless. This triangle was about to become a trap. And for one woman, there would be no escape. The stage was set for a crime no one could have predicted. The players were in place. The nightmare was about to begin. November 13th, 2012. Cari Farver spent the night at Dave's apartment, just another ordinary evening. She left in the morning, texting Dave, "I'm on my way." It was the last time he'd see her. Later, Dave received strange texts from Cari's phone. She wanted to move in, then suddenly claimed she was leaving town for good. The messages were abrupt, out of character, but they kept coming. Cari didn't show up for work. Her boss and family grew worried, but every time they reached out, they got texts. "I'm fine. I need a break. Don't worry." Her son, Max, was devastated. She missed his birthday, Thanksgiving, always with an excuse in a text. Police believed she'd left by choice. No one saw her, but her phone kept everyone at bay. The real Cari was gone. The person behind the screen was not her. The digital world had become a perfect hiding place for a terrible secret. The truth was buried beneath a flood of messages. In a world ruled by screens, absence can be hidden by a steady stream of words. The killer's plan was working, and no one suspected a thing. The digital mask was in place. The real story was just beginning to unfold. For months, Cari's digital ghost haunted her loved ones. Texts to her son, "I love you, but I can't come home." Emails to friends, Facebook posts. Her life continued online. The messages used her language, knew her secrets, answered every question. No one needed to see her. The texts were enough. In the digital age, a message from a trusted number is as real as a handshake. The killer exploited this trust perfectly. Police saw activity on her accounts, believed she was alive. But the tone of the messages changed, especially to Dave. The digital Cari became obsessive, hateful, sending thousands of texts. She seemed to know Dave's every move, as if she was watching him. The harassment spread to Liz Golyar. Threats, vandalism, even arson. Police saw a love triangle gone wrong, with Cari as the villain. Liz played the terrified victim, filing reports, living in fear. But the real danger was much closer than anyone realized. The digital world became a stage for a masterful deception. The ghost in the machine was pulling all the strings, and no one suspected the truth. The real Cari was gone. The phantom was in control. The line between victim and villain was about to blur. And the case was about to take a dark turn. The lies grew more tangled every day. The digital phantom painted Cari as a dangerous stalker. Dave received dozens of messages daily. Love, hate, threats. Liz reported vandalism, threats, and leaned on Dave for support. Their bond grew, united against a ghostly enemy. Police saw two victims, Dave and Liz, and one suspect, Cari Farver, who was nowhere to be found. The evidence pointed to Cari as a woman gone mad. For over 2 years, everyone believed the story. A mother was thought to have abandoned her son. A victim was framed as a criminal. The killer controlled the narrative, manipulating emotions from behind a screen. The digital world provided perfect cover. The real crime was hidden in plain sight. The web of deceit was nearly perfect, but every web has a weak strand, and soon it would snap. The harassment escalated. Texts became threats, vandalism turned to arson. The phantom knew intimate details of Dave's life, always watching. Dave changed his number, but the messages kept coming. Liz's house burned down. Arson investigators blamed Cari. Police issued a warrant for Cari Farver, now a wanted fugitive. Liz played the victim, giving interviews, describing her terror, but it was all a lie. Liz was the architect of the nightmare. She sent the messages, set her own house on fire, and framed Cari for it all. By burning her own home, she cemented the story. Cari was a dangerous criminal. Police doubled their efforts to find Cari, never suspecting the real killer was right in front of them. Liz had almost pulled off the perfect crime. She eliminated her rival, won Dave's sympathy, and hid her crime behind a digital mask. The world searched for a ghost, while the killer watched the chaos unfold. But perfection breeds carelessness. And Liz was about to make a fatal mistake. The story was about to unravel. The truth was closer than anyone realized. The digital mask was slipping, and justice was on the horizon. Every perfect crime has a flaw. Liz's ambition became her undoing. In December 2015, she claimed she'd been shot by Cari Farver, but the evidence didn't add up. No bullet, no shell casing, a suspicious story. Police finally looked at Liz as more than a victim. They dug into her digital records and found an app that scheduled texts, explaining how Cari could message while Liz was elsewhere. The real breakthrough, a deleted photo on Liz's tablet, a foot with a tattoo, the Chinese symbol for mother. Investigators recognized it as Cari's tattoo. Why would Liz have a photo of Cari's dead body? The web of lies collapsed. Thousands of messages, vandalism, arson, even the shooting. It was all Liz. She had been the puppeteer, pretending to be Cari all along. The ghost in the machine finally had a face. The digital evidence was overwhelming. The truth, buried for years, was finally exposed. The mask was off. The real story was revealed. The nightmare was ending. Justice was within reach. The digital world had betrayed its master, and the victim's voice was finally heard. The final pieces fell into place. Digital forensics traced the messages to Liz Golyar's devices and locations. She had carried on a years-long conversation with herself, creating a fictional war to hide a real murder. Police arrested Liz for Cari Farver's murder. At trial, prosecutors revealed the chilling truth. Liz killed Cari in a jealous rage, stole her identity, and disposed of her body. The only physical proof was the photo of Cari's tattooed foot. In 2017, Liz Golyar was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison. The digital trail she created became the evidence that convicted her. She thought technology would hide her crime, but it exposed her instead. Every message, every login, left a trace. Justice was finally served. This case is a haunting reminder. Digital presence can be a mask, a lie. We trust what we see on a screen, but do we really know who's behind it? For Cari's family, the pain remains. Her body never found. Her memory, a ghost in the machine. Some stories don't end. They echo in the digital world. The real woman is gone, but her story lingers. The mask is gone, but the questions remain. In the end, the truth found its way through the wires.